we were having a conversation prior to coming on, so we figured we'd get this one in real quick. Jay Moore brought up an interesting point. I wasn't sleep on, but I did not know the severity, and that's how suspect some of these 90s R&B lyrics were. Now the New Jack Swing, the era, all that era that we grew up on, the vibe and the hooks were so cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like just timeless. Like all of them should still sound good today, right now.
Facts.
They still sound great. But Jay Moore hit me with a mint condition joint where I was like, you know what? And was on some bullshit, and I think Stokely just was so cold that we overlooked it. More, give Slot the example, man, because he didn't hear what we were talking about. Break down that lyric, man. Okay, some of that was suspect.
One of my favorite joints from the 90s, something that was a staple on all slow jam tapes, was a record by Mint Condition called "Breaking My Heart" in parentheses Pretty Brown Eyes. Of course,
that's the joint, right?
But yeah, exactly. But then you start listening to the lyrics. There's a lyric in there that says, there's two of them that really stand out to me. But one of them is, I'll give you both of them actually, is don't tell your friends that I don't mean nothing to you. Like, first of all, like she is talking greasy to you about you to people that you don't even know. That's in the second verse. But in the first verse, it was
Can we focus on that line before you go to the second one? Can we focus on that line?
Yeah, let's focus on that before, because the second line I'm gonna give you is in the first verse is the one that he really should have stopped writing a song and singing to this girl at this point.
Hey, Slot, can you come down just a tad? I think you a little hot, brother. Just a tad.
Just a smidgen.
Just a smidgen.
That's right there. Is that
there we go. That's good. Go ahead.
All right. So what's the lyric one more time, man? I just feel it.
Your friends that I don't mean nothing to you.
So in my eyes,
talk to me now.
Corny is, you feel me? What I'm thinking he's saying is, first off, I have high self-esteem, but I know I'm going below where I need to be. But I enjoyed this so much, I just need you not to tell your friends that I'm doing this.
You're giving him a lot of credit, especially when you hear this lyric where he says,
don't tell what?
You keep telling me that your time is always taken, but I keep seeing you out alone. Man. Look, she would rather be alone than to be bothered with your goofy ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, her time is more important than to entertain you and your foolishness. You got to understand, women, a lot of times in these songs, were telling men, look, I've already told you I'm not interested and you need to stop.
And to that I say,
yeah, it's hard to defend this shit.
No. Because sometimes what happens to people is, one, she was setting a barrier for them. Okay. Letting them know, hey, just because I'm available doesn't mean I'm free for you.
Okay, and the thing is, like, it sounds a lot more cold-blooded when I just say it. See, that's why it's so smooth if somebody knows how to sing. Like, we can go back further. Remember, shout out to, rest in peace to brother James Ingram. But he's saying, I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. You know, that sounds smooth when you sing it. But if you said to a woman, look, I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough, because here we are right there where we started before. You liable to get hit in the face.
It's hella passive aggressive, really.
Yeah, really. So, but you hear him sing it. James Ingram was so smooth, he was able to sing some real passive aggressive stuff and get away with it. And, and he didn't get hit in the head with a frying pan.
Question for you, man. Have you been paying attention to rap lately?
I mean, look, we can't set the bar there. Like, these are the brothers who are singing, supposed to know better.
No. I just think that maybe we missed something in hip hop, because we all thought it was all the words, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
But half of communication is how you communicate.
True. Well, this is true.
And think about it. If I say, dog, I'm gonna shoot you right in your face. Dog, I'm gonna shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'll give you another one from the 90s.
Motherfucking face.
Here comes Jodeci. Here comes Jodeci talking about it's been an hour since you've been home, and that's too long. So come back home. First of all, she gotta go to work, fam. Yeah. All right, she can't be all up under you that whole time. Like that's some straight stalker shit that you can't be without your lady for an hour.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's some real like I just got my crib shit. We just had good sex vibes, and that's some shit that like sounds good on paper, but like once the relationship is like once you break up with the person, it's like,
dog. Think about it though. Like think about Teddy Pendergrass close the door, right? Fam, like 2021, fam says, "Let me do what I want to you" over and over again. Like you can't say that, brother, in 2021.
Sure, but I think
you can rap it, but you can't sing it.
But maybe it's
you can't say that.
That's the distinction, brother.
Maybe it's implied consent though.
Where's the consent and let me do what I want to you?
Well, maybe she wants you to do that.
Maybe she's a dom.
Okay.
Or maybe he's a dom, she's a sub. Come on, man. It's a whole bunch of weird words that get cut off that we just regularly know in our regular lexicon. But if you really want to take it there, we got an amazing, flawless, just all sorts of rapey vibes on the floor. And it's a song called Too Close by the legendary group Next. And the intro.
Girl, you didn't get it.
I wonder if she can tell I'm hard right now. Yeah, come on. Dance for me, baby. Ha ha, yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel that. All right. Come on. Don't stop now. You done it. Come on. Yeah. All right. Hold on. That's just an intro before there's any singing. This is just with the beat on.
Cancel culture will have a field day with them fools. You hear me?
Look, in Usher, Lovers
Chris
and
Brown
Friends
can never.
Usher said, because once you get inside, you can't change your mind. I was like, and I get on the microphone. I was like, ladies, you can always change your mind. Don't let nobody
always change your mind. Yeah. On the new old heads, we will always make sure
ladies, you can always change your mind.
Yeah, you can change your mind. And I tell you, man,
it's just a bad time. It's like
I think top three though. This was more, R&B / hip hop, But I think top three is a backstage underage, man, adolescent. Like that's got to be. Is that top three, Jay Moore?
Well, it's up there, but you got to think. Like this is how they try to explain.
It's cold now. The song is cold.
They're like, yeah, you got to understand. When for the majority of the New Edition that Cool It Now run, they was backstage underage getting it popping with grown women. So honestly, they were being victimized.
Slot didn't see it. Slot didn't see that. Slot missed that. He missed that. Slot didn't see that.
Say it one more time, man. What happened?
No,
I want to make sure I got it all the way from the top.
They was 15 and 16 out here singing Candy Girl. Did you get it yet? And it was grown women trying to get backstage. They weren't talking about underage girls. They were talking about how they were underage and they was getting it popping. That's how they tried to explain it away.
What about Do Me by Belle Biv DeVoe?
Yeah, that was the song. That was the lyric in Do Me.
So I want to bless y'all with two rap songs.
Backstage underage adolescent.
How you doing?
Before we do that, though,
it was like, hey, how you doing?
Think about Michael Jackson's ABC.
Oh, don't do this, man. Don't do this.
All them sexual overtones, and he was gonna teach you the basics of sex. Excuse me?
Do this, man.
You nasty little 11-year-old. What are you with who?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
And then on top
of
that,
don't do that.
No. And if we really want to keep it there, like 14 and Good by KRS-One.
Yeah, he was wrong for that.
Wow. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, he definitely was wrong. 100%.
Excuse me?
And that was a single. Yeah. They said,
he shot a video. There's a real ass
video. Good and damn well.
It's a song
he
for
know
kids.
Good and damn well.
Come on, man.
Oh, it's not.
That's right. Her brothers will beat you good. Like that's how that was a part of the song.
Listen, man.
Nah, man.
Listen, it was some things, man, that was going on. Like, it's just guess they hit it in the groove, man, and we just wasn't paying attention.
Because we was young, we was like, all right, maybe she's 14. We didn't realize these was crimes.
Well,
dog, it's been illegal the whole time.
Yeah,
100%.
This is what
100%.
I shouldn't even bring this up, but since we're here,
no, keep it thuggery.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, because see, the thing is, Like, you know, everybody be like, when Robert was out here doing what he was doing.
Oh, we gonna go to Robert.
Let's talk that Rob talk.
Yeah, so we can't do this if we're not gonna talk about Robert. That's how
he was the man. He was a Woody Allen of this shit. Like
that's how 𝐏𝐃𝐂𝐃𝐒 would say it. So Robert was out here and doing things, and I because it was always like, because especially he was telling us about his crimes, because in the remix he's like, show me some ID before we get knee deep or whatever. But this is the ill thing.
Yo, that's a
somebody bar. I'm thinking in every state it's 18.
That's a bar.
And you got to understand the age of consent, depending on where you live, might be 15, 16. In a lot of cases, had Robert just waited 6 or 7 months, he'd have never been in any trouble.
I'm not gonna lie, man, but you robbing the cradle, bro, and I'm not really with that.
No, I'm not. Look, you got to understand, a lot of time the age of consent is basically when a man can legally manipulate your mind. But and he can't be thrown in jail. And unfortunately, a lot of times that age, we think it's 18 across the board, especially in the Midwest and the South. It might only be 14 or 15 years old.
Don't you remember the video with that fool on stage, like with his eyes big, like, do you have a passport? Like, fam,
first of all,
do you have your shots?
First of all, I post that video every 6 months because it's that entertaining to me. And that needs to be our new national anthem. When he says, do you have your passport?
Yes.
Did you get your shots? Like, that's more relevant than ever. He
want to get on this plane.
First of all, Robert was a prophet when it came to that.
Hold on, before you continue, brother. Can I ask you to never do that again? I know we were just talking about gassing up our friends, but I don't want to hear that vocal inflection from you ever again. Just out of love. Just respectfully.
Let alone sing Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes, but you mad at me when we talking about R. Kelly, and I just do a quick bar.
You don't know me, but... See,
oh man, you see this? White privilege, man. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's not go. Stop gassing him up. Let's not go.
So what's interesting about this particular conversation is right now I'm currently looking at and I'm probably, oh God, police are probably gonna be near my house very soon.
Why? Because you looking up age of consent?
Age of consent map United States. And man. So Illinois is 17.
See?
Indiana,
what is Indiana?
Indiana is 16. Mm-hmm. Florida, California, Arizona, Utah.
Oh shit.
Idaho and Oregon.
Say it.
Are all 18. Okay. Now, I always say pretty crazy shit about Florida on a regular basis.
But
I don't know, man. Okay. Seems like they kind of got their shit together down there. At least on that one.
Yeah, but what is Indiana? Look up, what is Indiana?
17.
16.
Or 16.
16.
Exactly. See, all he had to do was cross over to Gary and wait about 6 months. R. Kelly would have never gotten out of that trouble.
No, but the thing is, he would have had to stay in Gary, though. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's messing him up. Had he just stayed, he just got a crib in Gary, he'd have probably got the tax breaks for it. What? Yo, fam, I know she's a citizen of Illinois, but we're in Gary now.
Oh, let's get into this rundown, man. I know for a fact.
In the mind.
Come on, brother. I
know for a fact. This is a 3.5 hour conversation, so let's get into this rundown.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about something else.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live show every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/newoldheads. And we invite you to join our hip hop community on Discord. Access it by going to newoldheads.com/community for talks on hip hop, sports, music, news, and everything else.